So, Kristen, it's very nice to see you
Nice to meet
today.
you too. Yeah, I'm very tired, but I managed to get here. I haven't been sleeping very well recently.
Oh.
So, yeah, I've been staying up late nights watching the telly but I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You seem to be just a little bit unsettled.
Yeah.
Why is it that you're staying up so late watching TV?
I don't know, I just can't sleep. I guess been thinking about everything that's going on at home and taking sleeping pills, but they're not doing anything. I think it might be the alcohol or I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on.
Kristen, can I ask you,
Sure.
what was the main thing you were thinking about when you thought that you should come and see somebody, that you've come here to see me?
Well, it's what's been keeping me up. It's the missus. You know, she's very distraught and she doesn't really want to be together anymore because I guess I'm having drinking problems and I've only just realised. You know, I've been going on like this for ages and I haven't realised it till, you know, something's really hit me in the face with it and it's, she doesn't want to be with me anymore.
And that's
because of it.
okay. So that's what's hit you in the face. It's the fact that your partner has said, yes, I don't want to be here. Do you think that you drink too much? Do you think it's a fair comment on her part?
Well, I didn't think that it was bad because, I didn't think it was a problem.
Okay.
But if, I still don't, to be honest, but if someone else is looking from the outside and says that I have a problem, well, maybe I should look into it.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask how much you do drink? Do you drink every night, for instance?
I do drink every night. I go through about 3 cartons every 2 weeks or so. So probably a 6-pack a night.
Right.
Yeah,
of beer, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind
Okay.
of thing.
And is that full strength beer or one of the larger ones?
No, I drink the original Great Northerns in the can.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can I ask, do you drink at home or are you out somewhere with mates?
No, I drink at home because, mates have got, their full-time jobs, they haven't got time, they've got kids and they've got families to look after and, I'm fly out. I go to work and I work and I come back home and I drink and sleep. Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a FIFO job, which, from my understanding, can be very stressful.
Yeah.
And
it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
I'm okay with it. I think it's just, and I guess that adds on to the stress that my wife has, because she doesn't see me as often as she'd like to, and then when I am home, I'm drinking.
Right. So how many weeks are you away and how many weeks are you home?
I fly away for 5 weeks and I come back for 4.
It's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
A long time to be away.
It is, and it's 50 hours a week when I'm away, Monday to Saturday.
It's intense.
It is, yeah.
Are you allowed to drink on the site? You're at a mine or where are you?
We're not supposed to, but when I'm on my lunch break, I don't work drunk because that's just plain stupid. But when on a lunch break, I'll have a beer or 2.
Okay.
Nothing too bad. Well, I think it's not too
so
bad.
It's okay to do that. There's no rules or.
No one says anything, but we probably shouldn't, considering we are at work. But I still drink anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it's one of those things where there probably is a rule, but
yeah,
it's something that people do, so therefore it's accepted. Well, what about when you knock off 6, 7 o'clock at night? I'm guessing.
We live on the site, I guess, in portable container things, and I go to sleep early because I wake up early. But when I get home, I shower and eat and have a couple of beers with dinner and go to sleep.
Okay.
So I end up having maybe 3 to 4 a day when I'm at work.
When you're at work.
Yeah.
But you find that when you come home back to Darwin, you're in your own home and you feel more relaxed and you just want to...
Yeah, and I've got time as well.
Right.
Yeah, and I've got time to do nothing, so I just drink.
Okay. Does your partner drink with you, or are you drinking alone?
Most of the time I drink alone. She doesn't drink the beer that I drink. She likes wine.
Right.
But she doesn't drink with me. She's working normally when I'm home on the daytimes and weekdays. So...
Of course. Okay. So when you say you have a 6-pack a day, is this through the day or just at night?
It's... Well, I wake up at about 10 o'clock in the morning. And I probably start at 3 and just drink 1 an hour until I go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I understand. And unfortunately, your partner is... Do you think that perhaps she's feeling a bit neglected? She wants to do other things with you, whereas you would prefer to relax now you're home after your intense job?
Yeah, I'd just like to relax when I've got my time off. But whenever she gets home, there's always something that I haven't done or something that she's upset about.
Right.
Yeah, and it just stresses me out, and that just makes me want to drink more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps even she might want to go out or something, and you prefer to stay home.
She does. Sometimes when she gets home, she just leaves. Grabs her keys, and she might go out to dinner or with friends or something. I don't know what she does. I just stay home and watch the footy on the telly.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask? I haven't got a note here on your form. Do you have any children, or is it's just the two of you?
Yeah, it's just my wife and I.
And you've been together for a while?
6 years we've been married for, and before that 2 or 3 years that we were together.
It's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think we're a bit... Because divorce is expensive for us, so we've kind of stuck together. She probably doesn't want to be with me. She doesn't want to be with me anymore. Yeah, so she's not living at home. She's staying with a friend at the moment.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it's really got to that stage.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I get a bit personal here and ask you,
That's fine.
do you want the relationship, do you want to be back together with your partner?
Yeah.
Or
I do. That's why I've made the effort, to seek help, to come here and speak with you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, let's work on some way that we can help with this.
Okay.
And obviously your partner has outlined what the problem is for her. She wants to spend some more time with you, and perhaps do you think she sees that the drinking takes you away from her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it does.
So what do you think you might be able to do about that?
Well, I guess in a way the obvious answer is to stop drinking, but for me I feel like it's not going to be just that easy. I might have to put in like a plan, or I don't know what to do really. Yeah, I'm stuck.
All right. Do you think that you could cut down a couple of beers a night? You seem to have 6-pack as a level.
Yeah, well, it's not the same every night, but it's about that. But it's just, it's always there, because whenever I go get shopping, groceries, Coles and Liquorland is right there
Yes,
to buy.
Of course, yes.
To buy it, so yeah. But it's a habit now.
Right.
It's become a habit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you think of anything that we could do or that you could do so that when you do go into Coles or Woolies, it might deter you from going in to buy a 6-pack, and especially if you see a big sign saying today's special?
Well, like what if someone else did my shopping for me, or I did it like online or something? That way I don't have to go in and see it. That could work.
Are either of those things possible?
Yeah, they have the online ordering and the delivery, but
right.
it just makes everything harder.
Why is that?
Oh, it's just something new, you know, having to go online and do your shopping is a big new thing for me. I haven't done any of that. I don't know what it's.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is you use computers though? You're a young man. You got a bit of an idea.
I do. You know, I help my brother with his computer. If something's wrong with it, I could help him with it. But I'm not a technician.
No.
Yeah, I know my way around them.
Okay.
But that's about it. Yeah.
One thing I can say about the online shopping is
Mm-hmm.
that it is extremely easy, and
It is.
if you think about it, those big supermarket chains make it super simple.
Okay.
Because
All right.
so many people who don't know about computers and perhaps even don't use them at any other time might use them for that.
Okay.
All kinds of people. What about the other choice of somebody doing your shopping for you? Is there someone in your family or friends who would be happy to do that for you?
Well, I mean, you'd think that the wife would, but I guess I never really thought about why she doesn't do the shopping. Maybe she could do it instead. And
right, but at the moment we don't have that as a possibility because she's not at home.
She's not at home. I don't really have many friends here because, you know, they're all fly in, fly out friends, and they live in different areas of the country. But other family, maybe I could try, but, you know, I have to reach out to them, and I don't talk to them very often, so I'm not sure how they would react.
How do you think that the closest person you could think of in your family would think if you asked them to do your shopping? Would you tell them why, or you would like to keep that to yourself for the time being?
I feel like they would want to know why, because it's just a big thing that they have to do. They'd be wanting to know why I'd want them to do my shopping.
Yeah.
And I guess I just have to tell them, you know, I think I've got a problem and I'm trying to find solutions, and I think that it might work, you know, me not actually going in and seeing it, because I just buy whenever I see it.
Right. Christian, it sounds to me like you haven't dismissed the idea of asking your family to help out of hand, and it sounds to me like you think that they might be amenable if they were aware that you had a bit of a dilemma around this.
Yeah.
Would you even like to let them know that you'd like some help with something that's a problem for you?
Well, you know, it kind of takes a bit of a dig at my ego, at my, you know, that I have to ask them to do stuff for me because I'm unable to control the issue that I'm having with alcohol.
Okay. So, all right, we'll just step back a bit. So, you think that if you didn't have the beer at home, that you would be quite content to just have a couple, or perhaps even nothing? Is that what I'm understanding you're saying?
Well, I'd like to try to. I'm not sure how I would go. You know, would I have any downfall from not having it? Because maybe my body might be used to it now and might always expect it.
Right.
So I'm worried about that.
Have you ever tried to cut down or stop before?
No, I haven't tried.
No, okay. And was that from a fear of perhaps experiencing a problem, or you just didn't think you needed to?
I didn't think I needed to, you know, and I've only just realised, you know, the last week or two that, you know, I've got a problem that I need to fix, otherwise the wife's going to go and I'm not going to have anything.
Right.
Yeah.
You're quite right to talk about your body and the effect on your being with the alcohol, the amount that you're drinking, because the standard use is about 7 drinks a week, not 6 a night. But we'll leave that in abeyance for the moment. And I think how would you feel if we set a small goal that perhaps you could try the online shopping?
Yeah, I could try that.
Would you feel comfortable with doing shopping tonight or tomorrow online and leaving out a 6-pack?
Yeah, I could try it when I get home.
Yeah.
I've only just done the shopping a few days ago though, but
Yeah.
I can order it to come when I need it.
Okay.
If that's how it works.
Right.
But you said it was easy?
Yes, it
was
is easy.
Okay.
Step by step. When you think about it, there are so many people in Australia now who have to rely on online shopping.
Okay.
And they're at all levels, and it's something that can be understood. Perhaps a friend can help you with that without you even needing to divulge why you're doing that.
Yeah, and I guess I could try when I get home tonight.
Yeah. It's such an accepted thing to do. No one would even question why you were doing your shopping
You think
online.
so? If I was to ask a friend or my family member if they could help me out with the shopping, they wouldn't. You don't think that they would question it, or?
If it was online shopping, no.
Okay. That does ease a bit of
Sure.
of stuff in my mind, because I don't have to worry about people
Yeah.
wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a bit closed up at the moment.
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking that too, if you don't mind me saying that perhaps it might be good to have that little bit of contact and familiarity.
Okay.
Because what you said is you come home and you just chill out, relax with the beers and the television, and they might really love the fact that you've asked to help with something. And it's up to you at whatever time you tell them why you want to do this.
But then that just makes me anxious that, because I don't talk to them very often, all of a sudden if I ask them to help me with something, they might just go, oh, well, you don't come to birthdays or you don't come to parties or anything, and you kind of just, we don't even talk, like, why do you want us to help? So I'm a bit anxious about that.
So you have isolated yourself a bit from your family and friends
I have
over the years?
Yeah, I've pushed them away.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go back to, let's call it Plan A.
Okay.
That perhaps tonight you could go home, and of course I'm assuming you've got a computer at home.
Yeah.
And you could play around, have a look at the Woolies and Coles site, see which one suits you better. Just follow the step-by-step instructions.
Okay.
And experiment with a small order. I'm sure they've got a minimum quantity.
Yeah.
And order something. You said you've done your shopping.
Yeah.
But you can always stock up the pantry with some dry goods and cans
I suppose I could. Yeah, well, it doesn't sound too hard. I think I'd be able to do it.
That'd be wonderful.
I think I might, I think I will try that when I get home.
Well, can we try that? And how would you feel about coming back to see me next week?
Well, I think, once I'd like to come back, because that way I can tell you how the online ordering went.
Yes.
And, if I ended up going back out to get something that I missed, well, I tell myself that I missed to get something and then bought it. If that happened, we could talk about that and maybe other ways to fix it, because I really need to fix this.
Well, you've certainly got the will, and that's 90% of the whole thing. You really want to do it. And there is that possibility you might get in the car to go and buy something. But that's what we can work on. When you come back, we can have a few sessions going over the things that you can do to avoid that happening.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
Now, if you come the same time next week, that's great. But can I say to you, if you feel that you really need to see me a bit earlier, then call the secretary and just tell her that you need an urgent appointment before that next week.
Okay, I'll do that if I need to.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay, Christian. Lovely to meet you.
All right, this has been great. Thank you so much for your help, and I guess I'll see you next week. And I'll
Love
get
it.
back to you with.
And remember, have fun with the online shopping.
Oh, I'll try.
It can't go wrong. Nothing can happen.
But it, you know,
Have fun with it.
it's easy to go in and actually see everything than have to search up each product, or I don't know how it works. But but well, we'll see, I guess.
Well, okay, just perhaps sit down first. Maybe make a bit of a list. Okay, I want baked beans. I want tinned potatoes for when I'm lazy or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds
Have a
like
look
good
at the
idea.
virtual shelves.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank
Lovely
you so
to
much for
meet
your
you.
help. We'll see you next week.
Okay, Christian.
Bye bye.
Looking forward to it.
All right. How was that?
Stop it. Yeah. How long was that?
20 minutes and 51.